everybody. In this video I would like to introduce the course to you. The contents of this video will primarily be focused on how the course is organized and how it will work, and a few things you will need to know in order to succeed in this course. This will be sort of a somewhat different introduction from a more personal introduction that I have posted in the introductions discussion thread, where I talk a little bit more about myself and a little bit less about the course. So the course is called Proposal Writing, of course, as you know, and the main goal of this course is to give you a fairly broad idea about the typical different kinds of professional proposals that exist out there in the professional world, and also give you a very extensive practice in writing one kind of those proposals through a client-based professional proposal writing project that you will engage in this course. So let me start by explaining the client-based project a little bit more. So the course is built around this idea that in order for you to become better at writing professional proposals, you will actually need to practice a proposal writing project and take yourself through the various components and the various stages that such a project would entail, from negotiating with a client, which would be a business or an organization who would need some kind of a professional proposal document written from you, to then working with others in a writing team through the planning stages, revision stages, and editing stages of a full proposal writing cycle, to then submitting that proposal to your client and soliciting feedback and acting upon that feedback. So again, at the center of this class is a multi-week, multi-step client-based professional proposal writing project. Around week 3 or 4 of the course, we will begin selecting a client. I will ask you to look around and select a client locally who you will work with on this project. Before we begin doing that, the course is pretty well front-loaded with readings and discussion posts, which are designed to get you ready for that big client project. The 2 texts that will be required for the class, as you know from the syllabus by now probably, is this one called Writing Proposals, and this one called Team Writing. The Writing Proposals book is sort of a general overview of the typical proposal genres, from the business proposal to the engineering bid proposal to the grant proposal genres, which we'll be working with in this class. And it sort of takes you through the main things that you need to know about proposal writing. This little book, Team Writing, is designed to make us better at working in writing teams. There will be several substantial team writing projects, team writing assignments in this class. And the reason for that is, of course, those of you who already work professionally understand that team writing is an essential skill, is an essential component of professional functioning these days. And you know that if you are a professional engaged in any kind of writing or communication or collaborative project, you will end up working with teams and in teams and with others. So in order to be better at this, in order to become a better professional writer, you will need to understand how to navigate through a team writing project, from planning such a project to negotiating differences with the rest of your team, to actually getting the writing done together. And so this book and the assignments that it contains will help us become better at that. Let me tell you a little bit more about how this course is organized on the Web Courses website. So if you look on the left side in the main menu, you see all the usual links, announcements, syllabus, modules, assignments, discussions, and so on. The content of the course is organized into several learning modules. When you click on the modules, you will see that every one of them has a very similar structure, a very predictable structure. What I've tried to do is begin each module by asking you to kind of consider what you already know about the contents we're about to study, about the material we're about to study. And then each module takes you through a series of reading and writing assignments, from what we call low stakes to kind of medium stakes to a high stakes assignment in many cases. And then each module is wrapped up with a reflection discussion post. And the reflection discussion posts are very important because they allow us to really look back at the module and say, okay, what have I learned here? Where do I stand in relation to the material of the course, to my collaboration with others, to my instructor's requirements? And then also it allows us to look forward to the next module and say, what am I going to learn next? What do I want to learn next? What's important to me? What's interesting to me? So in a graduate class of this kind, in any class really, but especially in a graduate class of this kind, I think it's very important for us to be always mindful of where we are, what we're learning, what we would like to learn next, why we would like to learn that material next, and to just always be reflecting on the process that we're going through in this course. Not just let me learn some amount of material, but also what's the application of that material? How can I become better at learning it? How can I become better at predicting what's important next? Things like that. So these reflection posts are extremely important for those kinds of reasons. To wrap up, the course is all about interaction. It's all about collaboration. It's all about talking to each other via discussion posts or in team projects or in collaborative endeavors of other kinds. To be successful in an online course as a student as well as a teacher, one must really be invested in this idea that writing and learning are collaborative, cooperative, interactive ventures. And that in order to be successful, we all need to talk to each other all the time. We all need to interact. We all need to respond to each other's thoughts, not just you responding to me and vice versa, but also you responding to each other and speaking to each other. And so I've tried to create an environment in this course where there will be plenty of opportunities for such interaction and where I will constantly demand and expect from myself as well as from you that we collaborate, that we interact, and that we talk to each other and learn together. I look forward to working with you. If you have any questions about any aspects of the course, please let me know. I would invite your questions and your comments and your concerns as we learn, as the course is progressing, not after it's over, because when it's over, it's too late to change things. So if you have any concerns, please let me know. We will try to discuss them and fix any problems as they arise. Thank you very much again, and go ahead and watch my personal introduction and introduce yourself to the class, and I look forward to a great summer with you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.